We are at the National Theater, and today is the Sitzprobe, which is the day that orchestra and cast come together for the first time. A chance for the orchestra to hear what the singers are doing, and for a chance for everyone involved in the production to hear what the orchestra is doing.
We've been living with the gorgeous music for the last 2 years, basically, but it just takes on a whole new life when you're hearing it played by 13 different instruments.
So you get very spontaneous reactions. Because everybody's been listening to the music with just piano for so many weeks, and in this case, some people for years, because they've been doing readings which are just piano. So when you first hear those new instruments, I find it very emotional.
This is everyone's first chance to hear my collaboration. They see the set, they work with what the set's going to be, the costumes come in gradually, orchestrations come in, bam, one moment, they're suddenly all shown.
You're not so romantic, that's no surprise, but you're no good at small talk, or little loving lies.
I'm awkward and ungrateful, and sometimes I'm hateful, as you know.
Still here we go. Oh, here we go.
The really special thing about the Sitzprobe is that it's you get to actually see everyone make music together for the first time.
And so all you're getting is the raw emotion. There's a beautiful moment today where one of the actors broke down singing the song, because just to hear everything that was happening, it's like the whole moment was being painted with so many more colors, and that it was overwhelming for all of us.
It's the one time that we just get to focus on the music. You don't have to worry about the staging or a set piece not working or someone didn't make their costume change. We get to just focus on the nuts and bolts of the score. And so the last 2 days we've been rehearsing the charts just by ourselves in the band room. This coming Tuesday will be the first performance. So it all is a very, very tight time period which it all suddenly comes together, even though we've all been preparing for the last 2 months for it.
What I actually hope to come out of today is what I overdid, because the musical response is usually right, but sometimes the musical response is too much.
You just really start to get information on how the show is sounding and what adjustments you need to make.
I think it's a big event for the actors too, because they've been working on it for a really long time, and it always happens towards the end of tech, when they've been spending 12 hours a day doing, a minute and a half in rewinding and doing a minute and a half in rewinding and standing in place for 25 minutes. It's also the only day that the cast and the orchestra are going through the score in the same space, because after this, the orchestra goes in the pit, the cast is on stage, and depending upon the orientation of the theater, we will never see each other again. It's the only time when everyone gets to connect, the creative team, the orchestra, the cast, the tech people. It's the only time everyone gets to be in the same room knowing that you're working on this same piece, and it's really powerful.
It's very gratifying, and I always like to look around at people's faces and make connections and see what they're feeling, and it's just a very emotional day.